folks, the Filipina P here. And a lot of you guys were asking for an update on the house I'm building for my parents. We still have a ways to go, but I'm gonna show you where we're at. Come on.
Some of you might remember the video where I introduced my parents and gave you a tour of the house I grew up in. Okay, it wasn't really a house, it was more like a shack made out of odds and ends. But it was my family home and the only house I ever knew. There were no bedrooms, no privacy, and barely any space to walk. At the end of that video, I promised to build my parents a real home. And back in October, I started construction of a house built entirely by my family members. My uncles, my cousins, my brothers, and even my mom and dad all got to work. It's been a long road, but we're finally nearing completion. So let me show you where we're at.
Welcome to Casa Pia, or the Pea Pod. I'm gonna show you around. In the original plans, this sitting area was not included, but my uncle had a terrific idea, so we added this sitting area, the whole space, because we Filipinos love to entertain a lot of guests, especially during fiestas. So I think we can accommodate 20 more people in Casa Pia. And these columns were added by my dad as an extra touch of class. And I love it. It's solid concrete. And this is our main entrance. It's quite wide, considering we're small people. And our door is a solid hardwood door. This is not plastic, this is not hollow. It's quite heavy actually, but it'll look prettier once it's cleaned and painted. We're gonna be painting this blue, and imagine the white and blue combination. Oh, the Santorini life. I love it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna show you the rest of the house. So, come on in. So currently we're standing in what will be the living room, but obviously guys, we're not ready for furnishings yet. That'll be my next project. And check this out. These are 9-foot ceilings because we want the heat to dissipate and because we don't have provisions for an AC. But my parents are used to this weather, but to tell you the truth, guys, it's bloody hot today. Like, I'm really sweating. But anyway, my parents have to decide later if they want an AC because electricity here is expensive, and I'm not paying for their electricity. I did my part, so they have to decide for themselves. Anyway, I chose these tiles. I like it because it's textured and it looked like stones. Isn't it perfect? But guys, at first my mom was really not liking it because she's used to the boring white hospital tiles, but I told my mother, once it's cleaned and polished, it'll look amazing. So anyway, we agreed, and that's the tiles all over the house. And this is going to be the area where I'm gonna put the telly, or maybe just a projector, whichever is cheaper or the cheapest. Just kidding. Anyway, this way, guys. So this is one of the 4 bedrooms of the house, and this is gonna be my parents' bedroom. And if you can see a table, this is not really a table. This is my dad's makeshift bed because he sleeps at night here to guard the work site. And by the way, guys, this is gonna be the very first bedroom of my parents. It's an added privacy, and I hope it won't result in yet another sibling. Oh God, I hope not, because I think we have enough. Anyway, one of my friends sent a housewarming gift, and I know guys, this equipment is fairly common in the West, but my dad was thrilled and he was ecstatic to receive it, and he can't wait to try it. And obviously, it's not gonna stay here, it's gonna be out there because there's no smoking allowed in this house. So in this area, I'm gonna put a small breakfast table. This is not our main dining area because we have a bigger space outside because we Filipinos love eating outdoors. Also guys, I found a very good price on a big slab of granite. So this is an added feature of the kitchen. That's why my mom was over the moon. She loves this counter. This is not plastic, this is granite, and I really love the color. Anyway guys, let me introduce you to my Uncle Joe. He's our main guy painting. So Uncle, are you regretting agreeing helping us?
Okay lang.
Okay lang, you're enjoying that? So he's enjoying his too. He's our main guy. He knows everything about painting and stuff. Anyway guys, let's go to this second bedroom. All right, so this is the second bedroom here on the ground floor. This is gonna be one of my brother's bedrooms. I'm not sure if it's Chan or Mark, but they have to discuss it with themselves. Anyway, it's almost the same size as my parents' bedroom. And yeah, this is it. And currently, guys, Mark is sleeping here because there's not enough space in their temporary shelter at the moment, and he's also working while waiting for the school year to start in August. So yeah, we're all working students. So that's his bed at the moment. All right, so let's go to the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. If you can see guys, this is an open space concept. I don't like walls. There's plenty of room to breathe in, breathe out. But yeah, lots of spaces for prep area. I also installed a big double sink here and a big window here because I want my mom to chat with her neighbors while she's doing her dishes. They can do a little chismis. Please don't tell her I said that. I'm gonna be in trouble. Mom? Okay, she's not here. Anyway, I saw this nice colored backsplash and I thought from afar it looks like stone, but it's not really. But it's textured and it's a little shiny and I think it's really pretty. It complements the color of our countertop. And also guys, instead of using a conventional stove like the big bulky stove, I'm gonna put an embedded stove over here so it's clean, so it's easy to clean and it saves space. And I have this dedicated space here to buy my mom her first refrigerator. I know guys, in the West, it's like it's a necessity thing. It's like water or air. You can't even conceive living without a refrigerator, right? But here in the Philippines, guys, not all Filipino homes have refrigerators. Some of us can't afford one. So I'm just so excited for my mother. It's gonna blow her mind when she sees her very first refrigerator. So it's gonna be here, if I may add. Also guys, some Filipino homes don't have a lot of power outlets. So I asked my electrician to put outlets everywhere, every corner of the house. And even here in the kitchen area, there's an outlet over here, an outlet over there, and a dedicated outlet for the ref, for the fridge. And I also have somewhere down here for the stove. All right, so now let's go to the bathroom. So this is the bathroom, or the water closet as the Brits call it, although it's not really a bathroom because we don't have a bathtub. This is where we're gonna do our loo business and showering business over there. And as I've mentioned guys, I installed a lot of power outlets here for electric razor, electric toothbrush, or a hair dryer, even though my dad doesn't have any facial hair, so at least it's there. So this is our walk-in shower. Here, there's plenty of space to take a shower, so we don't need a shower curtain. And we're gonna install a rainfall shower head over here. And yeah, actually this is huge. I'm impressed. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the upstairs. All right guys, so let's traverse the stairway to heaven. I'm gonna paint this blue as well. Welcome to the second floor. And look guys, we even have a nice chandelier. My mom calls it the virus because it kind of looks like a virus diagram, but I love it. There are 2 bedrooms up here and it's a 9-foot ceiling. It's high. We have plenty of space to do tumbling. And guys, let me show you my favorite spot. This area over here, I have the mountain view. It's a spectacular view. I love it up here. It's quite windy too. And as I've mentioned, guys, we have a lot of power outlets. Outlets here, an outlet here, plenty. So, this is one of the bedrooms. Come on in, come on in. This is one of the bedrooms, and I think this is the best bedroom in the house because it's got 2 windows. In this area, you can see the mountain view, and in this window, the street view, which is not really interesting, but I think my brother Chan has his eyes on this room because if he's not gonna take this one, this is gonna be my bedroom whenever I visit. But I love it. And just in case, we put the provision for AC outlet up there because I think he's gonna save up some money to put an AC here and outlets in each corner. Let's go to the second bedroom. Okay, so by size, guys, this is the biggest bedroom of the house. But the downside is there's only one window. But for me, I don't really care because I'm just gonna come up here and sleep if I'm the one staying here. But this is our spare bedroom. This is gonna be the guest room. And one thing about Filipino families, we love to provide the best room for our guests. So yeah, don't ask me, but this is the biggest bedroom out of the 4 bedrooms of the house. And whoever is our guest will have plenty of room to stay here. So book your stay with Casapia. Kidding aside, let's go to the wall of shame. The wall of shame. Now, my mom's planning to put our photos, my achievement, whatever certificates, our medals, my magazine, and my YouTube plaque over here. So this is gonna be filled with photos. And guys, come on in because we have a second den for the boys. So aside from having their very own first bedrooms, the boys, my brothers, will have this private area for entertaining their guests and their friends, their classmates. And not only did they have the whole second floor, this is gonna be their hangout room. I'm very excited to put comfy couches, a big telly over here, and they can do their assignments, they can talk about whatever. I don't know, they can hang out, they can have fun. And that's something I never had when I was growing up because obviously we didn't have space to entertain my friends over. So if my dad and mom and my brothers were there, I cannot talk with my friends something about the boys. You know, they'll crucify me. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna show you the icing on the cake. The Terrace. Ta-da! In the original plan, we didn't have a roof, but we decided to put a roof over it. And this is another space to, again, entertain guests. So I'm planning to put rattan furniture here, or maybe another coffee table, basically anything. So I think this is gonna be my favorite spot. And at the moment, they're not done painting it yet. And I'm happy to report, as I've mentioned, I keep on repeating this, we have an outlet here. Guys, I'm making a big fuss about it because it's not something you will find in a regular Filipino home. I think this house is overloaded with power outlets. But anyway, yeah, we have a roof, we have plenty of space. This is my favorite spot. So all in all, that's the house tour, and my future projects would be furnishing this house and also putting a fence around it. So wish me luck. I'll be needing that. A lot of you folks were asking about the budget of the house. So if you'd watched the first video, my initial budget was 19,000 US. That's for the house alone, not including the land and the furnishings. And by the way, guys, I paid 3,000 for the lot. And this house is a 4-bedroom house with 160 square meter floor area, or 1,700 square feet. And due to unforeseen circumstances and to major typhoons and the recent 5.6 earthquake, our budget has changed. So currently, my projected budget is 25,000 US, or 1.25 million pesos. Why? It's because after Typhoon Rai, we halted the construction for 2 months because the prices skyrocketed. So I was waiting for it to go down, but it did the opposite. So if I keep on waiting, I might pay more than double than the usual. So we resumed the construction about a month ago. So aside from the increase of the materials, the prices of the materials, I added features to the house, like this countertop and the roof at the terrace, and also the sitting area outside. So I made this house fancier. Plus, guys, I'm also putting an extension outside for the laundry area and for my mom's outside kitchen, or our dirty kitchen. But I swear, guys, it's not filthy, it's just our term. That's where my mom can cook using firewood because she loves that. I don't know why, but she can cook her dried fish outside, so she's not stinking up the house. Anyway, this house is made with pure concrete and metal. So we're not gonna have problems in the future with termite problems, and it's gonna be a wood rot proof house. Well, this is gonna be my parents' forever home, so I hope it withstands more typhoon and natural disasters. It's not I'm asking for it, it's just that I'm being realistic because Leyte is prone to typhoons. So, as of the moment, we withstood 2 typhoons and an earthquake. Anyway, let's talk about the prices of the concrete. All right, so more or less we used 740 kilogram bags of concrete. But when we started, guys, we paid 220 pesos per bag for the cement. And that's about $4.40. But now we're paying 260 pesos per bag, which is $5.20. That's 20% more. And for the rebars, we use 12 and 16 gauge rebar. So for the 16 gauge, we used to pay 392 pesos per piece. But now, guess what? It's 590 pesos per piece. That's 50% more. Ouch. Yeah, welcome to the inflation here in the Philippines. I know the whole world is suffering from price hikes. So it is what it is. But fortunately, guys, I'm saving in the labor cost department because my workforce is my family. So I'm very thankful to my cousins and uncles that came along to help us out. I'm paying them, but at the same time, it saves me money because I don't have to hire a contractor. Plus, my seasoned labor mason, my uncle is a seasoned laborer, so he suggested a lot of good stuff for the house, added things and bits and pieces, so I'm very thankful. Anyway, guys, that's the pricing currently here in Leyte, and prices in different islands may be different, obviously, so You might say, hey, that's just too much. But yeah, this is the pricing here in Leyte. So if you have more questions, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer all of them. And I think we're projecting 2 more months to finish everything here in the house, and the next update will be the house is finished and furnished with walls around the area. All right? So that's it for now, guys, and I hope you have a good one. Bye for now. I was saving a lot of money because my workforce is my family. I didn't have to hire a contractor. And, oh, kanina yung sama. Kanina. So, for those of you guys that don't know, this is my mother, Mama P. Say hi to the viewers. Remember, Mother, when I was 4 years old, I told you, I'm going to build you a house?
Oo, nainomdom ako, pero di ko magtuo nga mahimo mo to sa ako karon.
She said she remembers, but she didn't think I'd do it. But promise made, promise kept. I even kept some promises I didn't make. Sound familiar? Anyway, I love you so much, Mother, and I'm happy that you're happy with your house. And guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Good evening, world. Filipina P reporting. The sudden opening of the borders and the imminent arrival of thousands of foreigners has brought joy to the hearts of many men and dread to the hearts of many Filipinas, who realize they now have to choose between their Western boyfriends and their local husbands. The foreigners are about to find out if that $300 a month they've been sending was money well spent. A support group for those affected by the impending relationship tragedies has been set up to handle the aftermath. In other news, as Filipinas flood the local pharmacies and convenience stores, shortages of large-sized condoms have caused concern among suppliers who struggle to keep up with the stiff demand. Maternity wards across the country are gearing up as well, as local hospitals race to hire obstetricians in advance of the expected need for their services, realizing they have only 9 months and 2 weeks to do so. In Dumaguete, several Filipino YouTubers have been seen digging what look to be fallout shelters in their backyards in an apparent attempt to shield themselves from the impending assault. And that's all the news that's not the news here in the Philippines. This has been Reporter P, and may your tomorrow be twice as bright as half of you deserve.